Hey guys, Luckside here. Hope your day is going awesome so far. Hope you're having a great week, and I hope that you enjoyed the awesome CPI data that came out. I mean, how often is it that you barely beat the expectations and then the market goes on a big pump? So, I want to talk to you about what Hex is doing while all this is going on. Now, you may say, "Oh, Luckside, Hex it's immutable code. It's renounced smart contract, right? It's going to run on the blockchain forever. So there's not really much to say. Well, if you're not paying attention to Hex, you really should be doing so. And here is why. So if you take a look at the rest of the market, we got a nice pump, obviously yesterday, about 3.5% at least in the 24-hour right now. So the market is up quite a bit. You can see you got some of your big dogs on the 24-hour. You got up 3, 5, 2, 6, 4%, right? So all looking pretty good. Now, if we take a look at what Hex is doing, you'll see it's actually up about 11 and a quarter percent, which is a huge, huge jump. So it did a lot better than the rest of the market did. And actually, if we take a look at even the 1 day chart, you'll see that there's just this great progression of growth over the course of the day yesterday. Now, what I think is really cool and you should really be paying attention to is if you look at the 7 day chart, you'll see that this wasn't just a instant run up that Hex has had. It's actually been growing over the course of the last week. And what's even cooler further is if you go back to the 1 month, it's been continuing to grow as time goes on. Now, if you haven't been paying attention to Hex, the reason I think you should is because if you notice the rest of the market peaked in about November, right? Well, Hex actually peaked back in September. So it was the first thing that actually kind of led the rest of the market into the bear market. So so it hit its bottom. I don't want to say first, well, local bottom at least, but it did start to lead everything down there first before everything else. So now it is going through this period of recovery, and we can see that it's been a constant thing over the last month or so here. Now the 3 month, obviously, we have the tail end of that last pump that it tried to have and drop, but it is continued basically since about June, middle of June. It's been trying to go back up and recover. Now, what that's going to end up looking like over the coming months here is kind of the question to be told. But we can see that the liquidity in Hex is dropping, so there's less and less Hex available on the market every single day, which is what you'd expect to see as it goes up. So obviously something that we really do need to pay attention to. Um, Not much else to say about it besides that. If you're not familiar with Hex, I've done a couple videos talking about it, what it is, how it works. It's basically your blockchain certificate of deposit. You can lock up your coins from anywhere from 1 day up to 5,555 days and earn yield. So basically, passive money on your investment, which is kind of cool. So look into it again if you haven't. The price is doing great things right now. The mechanism hasn't changed at all. Again, the mechanism will never change. There's no admin keys, so that's really cool. But other than that, if you guys haven't already, please feel free to like the video, subscribe. Again, that way you'll know when my content goes live. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and we will catch you in the next one.